Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say Kalam Leo, Bashimasha, Bashimakakudash. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who do, of course, rule and teach well. Today, I'm going to go into Numbers. So today I want to get into Numbers because Numbers 15, 32 to 36. Because yesterday I was talking about this kind of idea about how righteousness is always associated with destruction. I went to things like Ephesians 5 and 6, how the children of disobedience, upon the children of disobedience cometh the wrath of the Most High Yahweh, which is 100% true, and it's always happened throughout history, and will continue to happen. Right, even in the kingdom, whenever these nations go off, the Lord will bring judgment upon them, through us. It even says it there, and I think Zechariah, that nation that doesn't come, to worship Him. This is during the Passover. That nation, I will bring plagues and I will destroy. He's not going to destroy all of them. He's going to judge them, and bring judgment upon them, right? These nations, brothers always talk about these nations when they're in captivity, they're probably going to try to eat abominable foods. Then we're going to have to punish them, right? And make an example. So, this is Numbers 15. Right, of course, judgment begins in house Israel. So, the stuff that, happens in the body, right, unrighteousness, like you see with Elazar, it comes to light, right? And things, making fun of the apostles, making light of the apostles, making light of the ministry, and so on and so forth. There's always a judgment that comes with that, right? So this is the book of Numbers, chapter 15. Oh, they say also Johanna was a molester, a boy molester. That's the next thing that came out. So Numbers 15, and say here, you shall have one law for him that sitteth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. The soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land, the same reproaches the Lord, that soul should be cut off from among his people. Right? And this is all he's talking about Israelites and Israelite foreigners. Right? But if you do it presumptuously, which you can look what presumptuously means, failing to observe the limits of what is permissible or appropriate. So brazen, overconfident. See, it goes back into Latin, full of boldness. So who boldly doesn't fall into the limits and criteria, and fails to reach, fails to do that which is acceptable in a bold manner, right? Not those who are Israelite foreigners and the like, right? Now, I didn't go into the full history of where exactly they are, but since this is Numbers, and they already passed Exodus 12, they're on their way to the promised land, right, to Canaan, which then became Israel, Yashar Allah. So, because he hath despised the word of the Lord and have broken his commandment, their soul shall surely be cut off, as iniquity be upon them, right? Because there were certain rights that had to go on if someone sinned through ignorance. However, in the kingdom, no one will sin through ignorance, because no one will commit iniquity. And I can't remember where I found that at. I know it's in Jeremiah that we won't have to teach our people anymore, but I believe it's also Hebrews 7. Goes into the new covenant, and it might be in 10 as well. However, it's in many places in the scriptures. So moving on. And while the children of Israel went in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation, and they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. And the Lord said to Moses, this man shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones, but out the camp. And I believe in ward means like they held him up, like they locked him up, basically, right? And all the congregation brought him out the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died as the Lord had commanded Moses. Because I believe that was goes like the hygienic law, things like that. Like you want to move like dead bodies out of the city, you know, and things like that. But yeah, you know, they put that man to death, right? They put that man to death, you know, outside the city and everything, and you know, probably put his body somewhere under a rock or some shit. And he found a place for him, but you know, that disobedience, right, and that presumptuousness, that same presumptuousness that you see among these other Israelite camps, where they're just bold and brazen with it, you know, like, yeah. And when when the elders explain to him, brothers explain to him, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that, you know, they twist and turn in scriptures and trying to do whatever they can to, you know, keep doing what they're doing, right? About guns, try to defend that, you know, trying to defend the hats. It's madness, 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 madness. So let that be that. Lord willing, you're edified, and say shalom.